5 Mysteries from Arkansas. 1. The Fouke Monster, Arkansas' own Bigfoot. The Fouke Monster, often referred to as the Southern Sasquatch, is one of Arkansas' most famous cryptids. The legend of this mysterious creature began in the early 1900s, but it gained national attention in 1971 when Bobby and Elizabeth Ford reported a terrifying encounter at their home near Fouke, Arkansas. According to the couple, a large, hairy creature tried to break into their house late at night, injuring Bobby in the process. Descriptions of the creature varied, but most witnesses described it as a 7-foot-tall, ape-like beast covered in thick, dark hair, with glowing red eyes and a terrible smell. This sighting led to a media frenzy, and soon others came forward with their own stories of encounters with the Fouke monster. Sightings of the creature go back as far as the 1940s, though early reports described it as a bear-like animal that walked upright. Many of these accounts came from rural areas around Boggy Creek, a swampy region that provides the perfect cover for a creature like the Fouke monster. Several locals reported strange noises, like howls, grunts, and eerie shrieks, that they couldn't identify. The Fouke monster quickly became a regional phenomenon, inspiring the low-budget horror movie The Legend of Boggy Creek in 1972. The film blended real interviews with dramatizations of Fouke monster encounters, which only fueled the legend. Despite the film's popularity, sightings continued. Hunters, farmers, and campers in the area still claimed to see something lurking in the woods, with sightings reported as recently as the 1990s. So, what could the Fouke monster be? Skeptics suggest it's nothing more than a misidentified black bear or an elaborate hoax, but believers think it could be a yet undiscovered species of ape or a southern relative of Bigfoot. Others have speculated that the creature may be a relic of prehistoric times, a surviving Gigantopithecus, an ancient, giant ape that once roamed parts of Asia. One unusual theory suggests that the Fouke monster might be a migratory creature, moving between the dense forests of the Ozarks and the swampy areas of southern Arkansas. This could explain why sightings of the creature tend to come in waves, with periods of intense activity followed by long stretches of silence. Whether real or imagined, the Fouke monster remains an enduring part of Arkansas folklore. Even today, the small town of Fouke embraces its local legend, with signs, festivals, and tourist attractions celebrating the mysterious creature that supposedly stalks the nearby woods. 2. The Ghosts of the Crescent Hotel, America's most haunted hotel. Perched high on a hill in Eureka Springs, the Crescent Hotel is often referred to as America's most haunted hotel. Built in 1886 as a luxury resort for the wealthy, the Crescent Hotel has had a long and storied history, but its most infamous chapter came in the 1930s, when it was purchased by Norman Baker, a self-proclaimed doctor and eccentric millionaire. Baker turned the hotel into a cancer hospital, promising miraculous cures to desperate patients. He claimed to have discovered a secret cure for cancer, though he had no medical training. Baker's treatments, which consisted of injections made from a mix of spring water and corn silk, did nothing to heal his patients. Instead, many of them died within the hotel's walls. After being convicted of fraud in 1940, Baker's hospital was shut down, but the damage had already been done. Many believe that the spirits of Baker's patients never left the hotel. Today, the Crescent Hotel is considered one of the most haunted places in the United States. Guests and staff alike report strange occurrences, including ghostly apparitions, disembodied voices, and objects moving on their own. One of the most famous spirits is Michael, an Irish stonemason who died during the hotel's construction. He's often seen in room 218, where guests have reported doors opening and closing on their own and lights flickering mysteriously. Another frequently spotted spirit is that of Theodora, a nurse who worked at Baker's hospital. She's often seen in the hallways, dressed in a 1930s-style nurse's uniform, and is known for helping guests find their way to their rooms, only to vanish when thanked. Some guests have even claimed to see Norman Baker himself wandering the grounds, dressed in his signature white suit and lavender shirt. In recent years, paranormal investigators have flocked to the Crescent Hotel, capturing strange phenomena on video and audio recordings. One team of investigators discovered a hidden room in the basement, believed to have been part of Baker's morgue, where autopsies and gruesome experiments were performed on patients. The room is now part of the hotel's ghost tour, and visitors often report feeling a sudden drop in temperature or an overwhelming sense of dread when they enter. Whether you believe in ghosts or not, the Crescent Hotel's dark history and eerie atmosphere make it a must-visit for those interested in the paranormal. Its reputation as America's most haunted hotel continues to attract thrill-seekers, paranormal enthusiasts, and curious travelers from all over the world. 3. The disappearance of Maud Crawford, a small-town mystery. Maud Crawford was a well-respected attorney in Camden, Arkansas, when she mysteriously disappeared on March 2, 1957. At the time, she was 65 years old and had been a practicing lawyer for decades. Her disappearance shocked the small town, as she was known as a pillar of the community, intelligent, well-liked, and deeply involved in local civic affairs. The night of her disappearance, Crawford's house was left in perfect order, with no signs of a struggle. Her car was parked in the driveway, and her purse, with money inside, was found on the table. It seemed as if she had simply vanished into thin air. Despite extensive searches, no trace of Maud Crawford was ever found. Her disappearance remains one of Arkansas' most enduring mysteries. There are many theories about what happened to Maud Crawford. One of the most prominent involves a conspiracy tied to her work as an attorney. At the time of her disappearance, Crawford was investigating a land deal involving a powerful local politician, Henry Woods. Some believe that Crawford uncovered something illegal or unethical in her investigation and was silenced to prevent her from exposing the truth. Others speculate that she may have been the victim of a robbery or abduction gone wrong, though the lack of evidence at the crime scene makes this less likely. Some locals even believe that she left voluntarily, perhaps fleeing a dangerous situation, but there's no indication that Crawford was planning to leave town or start a new life. In 1986, a reporter named Beth Brickell began investigating the case and uncovered new evidence that pointed to foul play. Brickell's research suggested that Crawford had been murdered, possibly in connection with her investigation into the land deal, and that local authorities had covered up the crime to protect powerful individuals. Despite this new information, the case remains officially unsolved. The mystery of Maud Crawford's disappearance continues to haunt the town of Camden. Her case has been the subject of books, documentaries, and countless theories, but without definitive evidence, the truth about what happened to her remains elusive. 4. The vanished climber of Petit Mountain, an Ozark enigma. Petit Mountain, located in the Arkansas River Valley, is known for its stunning views, hiking trails, and natural beauty. But it's also the setting for one of Arkansas' strangest disappearances. In 1949, a man named John Arthur, an experienced hiker and climber, vanished while exploring the rugged terrain of Petit. Despite extensive searches, he was never seen again. Arthur had been on the mountain for several days, camping alone and documenting his journey in a journal. According to the last entries in his journal, he had planned to explore some of the lesser-known caves and crevices of the mountain, which was known for its dangerous cliffs and hidden caves. His last entry mentioned a strange feeling, as if he were being watched. After that, he was never heard from again. Search parties scoured the mountain for weeks, but no trace of Arthur was found. His campsite was discovered, but his body, belongings, and equipment were missing. The area where Arthur disappeared is known for its difficult terrain, and some believe that he may have fallen into a hidden cave or crevice, his body lost to the depths of the mountain. Over the years, rumors have circulated about what may have happened to Arthur. Some believe he encountered foul play, perhaps meeting someone on the mountain who meant him harm. Others speculate that he may have intentionally disappeared, either to start a new life or due to mental distress. But the most intriguing theory involves the supernatural. Petit Mountain is steeped in Native American legend, and some believe that Arthur may have encountered something otherworldly, a spirit or entity that led to his disappearance. Even today, hikers report strange occurrences on Petit Mountain. Some have heard unexplainable sounds or seen mysterious lights in the woods. Others have felt an unsettling presence, as if they were being watched. Whether Arthur met a tragic accident, foul play, or something more mysterious, his disappearance remains one of Arkansas' great unsolved mysteries. 5. The Arkansas UFO crash of 1980, a government cover-up. In January 1980, a strange event occurred in the small town of Van Buren, Arkansas, that has led many to believe in the possibility of extraterrestrial contact. Witnesses reported seeing a glowing object moving across the sky at incredible speed, before it suddenly crashed into a remote wooded area near the town. Local residents described the object as a bright, metallic disc that emitted a strange humming sound. Within hours, the area was swarming with military personnel, and the entire site was cordoned off, sparking rumors of a UFO crash. The official explanation given by the military was that a weather balloon had crashed, and they quickly removed all debris from the site. However, locals who witnessed the event were skeptical of this explanation, as the object they saw was far too large and moved far too quickly to be a balloon. Furthermore, several witnesses reported seeing military vehicles hauling away what they described as large, metallic fragments, nothing like the flimsy material of a weather balloon. Over the next few days, rumors spread that not only had a UFO crashed, but that extraterrestrial bodies had been recovered from the site. Some locals claimed to have seen strange lights in the sky both before and after the crash, leading to speculation that the object was not of this world. These claims were further fueled by the secrecy surrounding the military's investigation and the fact that officials refused to release any additional information about the crash. One of the more persistent theories is that the object was not a UFO at all, but rather a top-secret government aircraft being tested. Arkansas is home to several military installations, and it's possible that the crash involved an experimental craft that the military was eager to cover up. This theory aligns with the swift response of military personnel and the fact that no photographs or debris from the crash were ever made public. However, UFO enthusiasts believe that the military's response was part of a larger conspiracy to hide evidence of extraterrestrial life. They point to similar incidents, such as the infamous Roswell crash in New Mexico, as proof that the government routinely covers up UFO sightings and alien encounters. According to this theory, the Van Buren crash is just one of many such incidents where the truth has been buried under layers of secrecy. To this day, no official explanation has fully satisfied those who witnessed the crash. The site has become a point of fascination for UFO hunters, and each year, curious investigators visit the area, hoping to uncover new evidence that will finally explain what happened that night in 1980. Whether it was a secret military craft, a weather balloon, or something more mysterious, the Van Buren UFO crash remains one of Arkansas' most intriguing unsolved mysteries. Conclusion. Arkansas is a state rich in history, culture, and natural beauty, but beneath its charming surface lies a wealth of strange and unexplained mysteries. From cryptid sightings like the Fouke monster, to haunted hotels and eerie disappearances, to possible government cover-ups of UFO encounters, Arkansas has no shortage of stories that captivate the imagination. What makes these mysteries so compelling is that they all leave room for interpretation. Are they the result of misunderstandings and exaggerations, or do they point to something truly otherworldly? Could there be undiscovered creatures lurking in the forests, spirits haunting historic landmarks, or even evidence of extraterrestrial visitors hidden away by the government? The state's wild landscapes and complex history provide the perfect setting for these unsolved puzzles, reminding us that despite all of our advancements, there is still much we don't understand about the world around us. Thank you for joining us as we explored these 5 enduring mysteries from Arkansas. If you enjoyed this journey into the unknown, Be sure to subscribe and stay tuned for more investigations into the world's most fascinating mysteries. Until next time, keep asking questions, and never stop searching for the truth.